St Ives is a historic seaside town on the north coast of Cornwall. It is a popular spot for its maze of cobbled streets, surfing beaches and coastal walks. While visiting these beaches or taking long walks along the coastal paths, you'll most likely notice a large group of black birds with long necks on the rocks. These water birds are called cormorants. They'll sit at these rocks to let their wings dry out from diving into the water to catch fish. You'll see them sat waiting until their wings are just dry enough for them to fly again. In its former times, St Ives was commercially dependent on fishing, but with the decline in fishing, it has caused a shift in commercial emphasis, and the town is now a popular summer seaside town for tourists to enjoy its beauty. St Ives is also very popular with the gulls. These birds being about all year round, they definitely make their mark as permanent visitors, but more so as pests than anything else. Another much smaller bird you'll find in St Ives are the ruddy turnstones. Turnstones get their name simply from the fact that you will find them foraging using their short chisel bill to turn over stones and other objects. These little birds appear with chestnut and black underparts and brown and white or black and white head patterns, with white stomachs and orange legs. The breeding adults will have the darker and more distinct black and white colours on their heads and chests, whereas the non-breeding adults will have a more brown appearance. Turnstones don't generally breed in the UK as they're primarily winter visitors. It is possible, however, that amongst the small numbers remaining in the summer, breeding may have occurred. This species can be found in any coastal habitat with a preference for rocky shores. However, it seems surprising to find them amongst people's feet with pigeons and gulls around St Ives Harbour. Here, turnstones also feed on scraps from people's food alongside their normal diet of insects and crustaceans. Along the harbour wall, they'll spend most of their time sat in the sun waiting for high tide to bring in their food. And when it does, they definitely get excited. During the summer, they will typically feed on insects, though their diet is extended to other invertebrates such as crustaceans, mollusks, and worms in other seasons. Turnstones engage in a variety of behaviours to locate and capture prey. There is evidence that turnstones vary between their feeding behaviours based on individual preference, sex, and even social status with respect for other turnstones. Even while foraging, turnstones adopt different postures to indicate their level of dominance. A lowered tail and hunched stance is often associated more with chasing and aggression, and therefore presenting as more dominant. In a studied population, it was found that these dominant individuals tend to engage in rooting, while preventing other turnstones from doing the same. When these dominant individuals were temporarily removed, some of the other turnstones started to root, while others enacted no change in their foraging strategy.